What's going on? Heading into the afternoon. It's 12:30. A few hours left of the trading day for me, but these markets are really something, huh? Just not moving at all. Let's talk about the euro first. If you watched the video this morning, then we are testing the previous resistance trend channel, trend line, wherever you want to call it. We're there at the moment around 1730. We did have a sell signal to take below this, but this is a bit of a support area for me. So I'm going to decide not to. Plus, this is the true breakout. It's already down 30 pips since breaking out this morning at 7 a.m. I'd rather see some kind of price action which is suitable for me. I'm just waiting and see for this. Let's see how this bar closes. If it stays below S2, then there might be something on the lower time frames. But let's have a look. And we need to be patient. Need to wait and see. What I would prefer is we get a retracement up to this previous support, put in some kind of bearish pin bar action, and then I'm able to take the short from S1 down to S2. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A complete dream. Right, GU started. This is a breakout. Let me explain what I said earlier this morning. Is I was a bit reluctant to take this short. Obviously, this support here, but that's not what I was worrying about. The signal was actually somewhere up here, so we were a bit late to the sell order. Had I have taken this trade, it would have been pretty uncomfortable, although we didn't even test this high, and now we are it looks like we're selling off. So I am short now. A couple of areas need to be careful of. Obviously S1, let's see what kind of reaction we get there, but hopefully we can reach big round number 137. This is looking like a kind of head and shoulders with a slanty right shoulder. So maybe he's got a bit of a lean on or something. But let's see. Let's see how this trade does. Where else were there trades today? UY is obviously on a tear up. Hasn't came back. Nothing there for us today, unfortunately. EY, I did take this long. Waited for this high to be cleared. Entered here. It was going nowhere, and I've just taken it off for a break even. I don't want to see this kind of price action when I'm trading breakouts. I like the way that this formed originally. I mean, this is the resistance at R1. Put in this pin bar overnight. I was hoping to play the pin bar failure for a run up to R2, but this is some grinding markets, and I'd rather not take my chances in this one. And I think the right move was to get out of break even. There is a trend line which is looking to become pretty important, so I think we could trade sideways, maybe just above, chopping above and below R1 until we maybe test this trend line again as support, and then maybe that is the trigger for a move higher, or we close below the trend line on the hourly and go to test these previous support areas, which is also pivot point. So this trade is not straightforward to me, therefore, like Duncan Banner time, I'm out. Here we go. The GY, again, messy markets, nothing much there for us to trade at the moment. I think we've got a short signal here. So maybe that'll be interesting to see what kind of PA we get reaching that level. There's also this trend line. Let me draw this on. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe this trend line. So that'll be interesting to see if we get to that. It also might be also might confide with confide confluence. There might be some confluence with this low. Should we get there? Why can't I speak English? Okay. AU. This has been a good trade so far for me. We had the sell signal. I think it was below this low. I talked about this in the video this morning, that I was waiting for this trend line to be broken. This test, and we had another test here. So I've entered on this low, stop above here, and it looks like we are on our way to target, which would be quite nice. So that is a well worked out, well thought out plan. I talked about this one this morning. So you can watch that video and you can see where I was on about. I don't want to repeat myself. So this is working out quite nicely for AU. Bravo. This is a shame on EA. I didn't take this one. We had a buy signal above this, above these highs here. This is really tight PA, and I bottled it, to be honest. Big round number was just by here. I thought it was too close, even though I don't really use that in my analysis. I use them more on targets and stuff. Yeah, I should have taken this one, and I didn't. And this would have, you would have been around about. If you entered here on a break of those highs, I think you would have been around about 1R now. Let's see, this is 92, this is 54, so 40 points. Yeah, you probably would have got it by now. Or this could be R1, so you might even have extended the target, and this is looking likely to get hit. Where else has there been that I can talk to you about? UC, yes, UC. I talked about this one as well. If you watch the video in the morning, you can see I was on about this tight range, and I was concerned that we might have a false breakout. A stop was below here, and we'd go straight to my stop. So I was cursing myself because I took this stupid trade, and I was, my analysis worked. It looked like I was caught. We closed back inside the range, and I would have been stopped out pretty much on the next bar. However, this support did its job, and this is why we use support and resistance areas for our stop location. And my stop was below here, so I missed it by a few pips, which is awesome. And I'm still in this trade now. Now we're around R1. It's an interesting area, but there looks like some good momentum here. There's also this resistance trend line that we've broken through. So although it wasn't looking likely, I'm still in this trade and it is going well. So yeah, it's funny how a loss can turn into a good trade, but still there is a big resistance to break. So I'm not counting my chickens just yet. But considering I already booked this one as a loss in my head, it's turned around. So one for the good guys for a change. Anyway, that's the midday catch up. Hope you all are doing all right. I'll catch you later.